What's good? It's your boy Strom, and today we are in the city of Darien, Illinois to visit the National Shrine of St Therese of Lisieux, otherwise known as the Little Flower. She was a Carmelite sister, cloistered, and one of the most influential saints in the Catholic Church. Now this complex is just 30 minutes outside of Chicago, so if you are visiting Chicago, this is a must see. It's a short drive. Definitely come and check it out. This complex is absolutely sprawling. They have a gift shop, they have a museum. Of course, they have multiple chapels, they have the church. The artwork here is absolutely incredible. It's so beautiful. And they also have a very well-maintained landscape. There is a meditation garden that you can go through. And this place is really gonna give you a sense of calm and peace, especially if you're coming from the Windy City, huge city, Chicago. There's a lot going on, a lot of traffic, a lot of activity, a lot of people. So coming out here is gonna give you a real sense of rest and calm, something to bring down your spirit and keep you focused on the things that are most important in life, which is your faith in Jesus Christ. So let's go ahead, take a look at this complex and see what they have to offer. Well, unfortunately, the gift shop is closed. It's the 5th of July, the day that we're filming this. So it is a holiday. Now, so we're here in Chicago and people are telling me that it was unsafe. I don't know what they're talking about. Now we're gonna take a look through the windows just so you guys can see inside. But just remember, Catholic gift shops, they're important, okay? They're selling all kinds of statues, prayer cards, you know, rosaries. I got my crucifix here. So definitely go in, you know, buy some stuff for yourself to decorate your house, but also get gifts, you know, little small items like prayer cards. You can hand these out to your friends. You can hand these out to just whoever God decides to put into your path. Now, I will actually link a video down here for the Cathedral of the Madeleine gift shop, and that video goes into what you couldn't find in the gift shop. It's a little mini tour. That was my former parish in Salt Lake City, so that is linked down below. Check it out after this to get a more in-depth view of the Catholic gift shop. So important. Check it out, buy some stuff. Support your church. Now, the gift shop is closed. However, they also have a museum and it looks like it's open. I took a sneak peek inside and bro, I'm so excited to go inside. Like seriously, I love museums, like history museums, like whatever. And so this, you know, what can I say? Like, I love my faith, okay? I'm very excited about my faith, all right? Don't judge me. So we're gonna go inside and you guys are gonna be really excited to see what's inside this museum. So let's check this out. So this statue of St. Therese was actually at a church in Roseland in the south side of Chicago. The church burned down, and actually a portion of the statue was burnt, but they restored it. They moved it out here to the National Shrine, and you can see that this thing is just absolutely incredible. It's a miracle that they were able to save the statue, restore it, and now it's here at the National Shrine where you can enjoy it. We're in the Blessed Titus Brandsma room right now. This room is for lectures, for talks. There's a lot going on to the shrine than simply going to Mass. Now, obviously, I recommend that you go to Mass here, you go to reconciliation, you do the prayer processions, all of that. But, you know, if you're trying to run a talk, you know, you're trying to bring in a Catholic speaker and you need a venue, then definitely reach out to this place because they have a lot of rooms, they have a lot of space in order to do that. And there's so many ways that you can, you know, start a discussion on the faith. There's ways to build community, and this space is one way that you can do that.
They who want to win the world for Christ must the courage to come into conflict with it.
Now, in addition to all of the relics that are housed here at the National Shrine, they have these incredible paintings. Now, I'm a big art guy. Earlier this year in 2025, for the Jubilee of Artists in the Jubilee of Hope Holy Year, I helped to run an art exhibition at my parish, which is in Salt Lake City at the Cathedral of the Madeleine. And we brought in over 17 different artists, incredible paintings. And so when I came to the shrine, I saw these, I was just absolutely stunned. You know, this is art gallery like material, okay? These are incredible paintings. I think they're acrylic, but incredible paintings of the life of St. Therese. Now, this museum does a tremendous job of housing all the relics, artwork, and different artifacts. I found this absolutely fascinating because they have pictures of St. Therese at various stages of her life. So starting out at age 3.5, there's a picture, age 8, 13, 15, so on and so forth. And St. Therese definitely has a certain look. She has a certain smile, and it captures each one of those smiles throughout the years, all the way up until her final smile at the end of her life. Okay, so here's the deal. You're at a museum, you're drinking water, you're drinking soda, whatever you're drinking. You're gonna have to use the bathroom. Now, we're not gonna do a tour of the bathroom, okay? I've already been in there and it's, you know, run-of-the-mill bathroom. However, the journey, the journey to get to the bathroom is spectacular. So let's go ahead, take the journey to the bathroom, come on. Just make sure you plan ahead, make sure you schedule that in, because you're gonna wanna stop, you're gonna wanna take time on the way to the bathroom to check out these incredible things I'm about to show you. Way out of the museum, they have this hallway, and this is fascinating, especially if you like to travel, you like cultures and different people from across the world. In the cases behind me, there are statues of the Virgin Mary from all across the world. Exciting to see how different peoples and different cultures from across the globe are paying homage to our Blessed Virgin Mary Mother. Now you can see that this complex is huge and the grounds here are very well manicured, incredible landscaping. It is absolutely so peaceful and so serene. They have these different walking paths that you can go down and you can really connect with nature. You can really connect with God. You know, have those spiritual reflections, have those spiritual discussions in your heart and in your head, and really just get in touch with the Holy Spirit, get in touch with Jesus through nature. Now, along the walking paths, they have various statues. We're gonna stop here. This is St. Joseph, the Virgin Mary, and what looks like a teenage Jesus. Now, what I want to take away from the statue of the Holy Family is that this place is family friendly. It's a big complex. You know, bring your family, bring your friends, make an entire day of it. It is a pilgrimage site for 2025. They have the church, they have side chapels, they have all the sacraments as usual, the gift shop, the museum. You could spend hours in the museum, so be prepared to make this a full day, especially with the spiritual opportunities. You know, you come out here, you can have a picnic, but then also go through these paths, okay? I'm gonna show you in a little bit the Stations of the Cross. It is the Carmelite reflection path. During Easter, they will do processions around that. It's outdoors and it goes through the entire Stations of the Cross. So there's a lot of opportunity here to spend some time with God, you know, with your family, with your friends, build that Christian community at the National Shrine of St. Therese of Lisieux here in Darien, Illinois. Now I'm doing the meditation garden and the Stations of the Cross during the daytime, which it's very hot right now. It's very sunny. There's not a whole lot of shade. It's not fenced off, so you could probably come here during after hours when it cools down. We're here now in the meditation garden and the spiritual reflections area. I mean, just in this gazebo here, incredibly peaceful area, you know, allowing you time to reflect on whatever it is that you need to reflect on. Even if you're not Christian, like this is the place to come. If you just want to relax and just think about life, think about whatever it is, the cares that you have, the worries that you have, the anxiety, depression, whatever it is. When you come here to the National Shrine of St. Therese, like all of that stuff is just going to melt away because the landscape here, the design, everything that they've done just is designed to create a sense of peace within you. I highly recommend, you know, everyone needs to come out here just to check it out. You know, it's so close to Chicago. Just come out. Now we're wrapping up the tour of the National Shrine of St. Therese. We stopped off here at the White House. That's what it's nicknamed behind me. This is where some of the priests live and guests that are coming in. And I hope that you guys will become a guest of this incredible shrine. You know, I've been to shrines in San Francisco and Philadelphia, and this one here in Darien, Illinois is by far one of the best, okay? You have to come, you have to check it out. If you're Christian, you know, especially if you're within the Catholic Church, this is a must stop. Take the 30 minutes, drive out here, turn it into a day. You know, my challenge to you guys, come out here as an individual, organize a pilgrimage, whether it's through a young adult Catholic group, whether it's, you know, a group of friends, turn this into a group pilgrimage. Come out here. You know, this year is 2025. This is the holy year, the Pilgrims of Hope. This is the theme. And you come out here reflect, participate in the sacraments. Of course, visit the museum, check out the gift shop, definitely buy something from the gift shop, support the shrine in any way that you can, because this is a phenomenal site. This is my additional challenge to you guys. Share the video with someone that you know or someone that you don't know, okay? Just share it with at least one person. More people is better, because you'd honestly be surprised. I know some people in Chicago who have not visited the shrine, and it's literally 30 minutes away. So they're missing out on a huge opportunity, and a part of that is lack of knowledge. So by sharing this video with someone, they're gonna get the knowledge, they're gonna see just how beautiful this shrine is, and they're gonna wanna come out here, they're gonna wanna visit after seeing everything in this video. So again, thank you guys so much for coming out here and sharing this experience with me. And as always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you guys on the Pilgrim Road.